Spain in yellow serving, Australia in blue receiving. This a Pool H match from the women's draw of the FIVB World Beach Volleyball Championships, and first point on the board to Spain. Now, on paper, having looked at these two teams this week, you put Australia down as the favourites. However, when you look at the history between these two teams, on the head-to-head, Spain lead 5-1. Nice work by Lily at the net. Elsa turned by the power of the spike from Louise Bawden. I mentioned earlier that Australia had a blip. That was against Paraguay when they lost the opening set 17-21 and then came out in the next two, won 21-8, 15-1. So they have got the capability of playing world-class beach volleyball. It's a psychological battle here today for Australia against Spain. In their last game that they played them, and they were all in 2014 in Stade Wonk in the Grand Slam, they lost in Pool E to Spain 2-1, 19-21. They won the second 23-21, and they lost, went out 13-15 in the decider. Prior to that, they'd lost 2-0, 2-0. Nothing to separate the teams at the moment. Teams will change ends at multiples of 7 points, and the reason for that is so the conditions are shared equally between the teams, because we're playing outside. So if there's any wind that's affecting play, or where the sun is shining from, both teams have to experience it, the good and potentially the bad. It's a bit tight to the net. It should favour Australia, but somehow Lily gets the better of the joust against Louise Bawden. That looked surely like it would have been Australia's point here. That's Van der Meyden saying it's a double touch. Rules on setting are very strict. You have to be a very skillful all-rounder to play beach volleyball, and with specialism you get indoors with massive middle blockers who can just about walk, jump and hit and block. Here you've got to be able to do everything, and you have to do it to the highest standards. Swing. Always difficult to stop the lefties on that side. It favours them. A bit like the right-handed players playing on the left. The lefties like to play on the right because it opens up angles. You can come in, hit cross, or equally hit that ball to the line. Exactly as what we normally see. I mean, it's pretty much a right-hander's world as far as sport's concerned, and most things really. So the lefties have to adapt. But it suits volleyball fine because you just play on the other side of court with the specialist positions indoors, and equally just play on the right side outside. It's a nice roll from Lily. Block out, and that's really well played actually from Talika Clancy, going on that short side, and then anything that comes off the block that isn't fully formed would go out of play. So this is a decent period here for Australia, moving just edged in front. Not such a good serve, though. Really important to keep pressure on from the serving line, even if it is just to make the team play the ball. Expend that energy of 3, 2 touches, whatever it needs to be, to make them get the ball back over. It's the one area of the game, indoors and out, where no one has to help you. You have the ball in your hand. And that's an excellent block from Lily to get back and take the initiative away from Australia. Bawden hitting in rhythm, not changing anything. And Lily was equal to it. Well, it doesn't find the sideline. It's a pretty close call, but out it goes. And Spain have taken control of this first set. We've taken that deficit and turned it into an advantage. Oh, unforced error from Louise Bawden. It was a good play. She managed to keep it into in court. However, with a chance to put the ball away with that cross-court roll begging, she went for the power, and it's caused problems. And timeout called now by Australia. The Spanish fans happy. The super slow-mo camera is in operation throughout the 4 venues here and gives you some spectacular views. And a good opportunity as well to look at technique, see how players hold themselves in the air using their core stability, which is so important in beach volleyball, to be able to deliver the heat and hit the ball hard. And that one going right down the panic channel. Sometimes see it in serve and equally in defence. That's where you want to put that ball right between the middle of the 2 players. So difficult to keep it in play from there. Good up from Tequila. Tequila. It's not quite going to make it over. And a hard-fought point for Australia. The chicken wing almost working. Another chance then for Spain. Oh, that was a rather tame effort from Lily. Almost got caught in 2 minds. You could see the block in front of her, wasn't sure quite what to do, and in the end ended up, well, as we can all will plainly see, rolling it straight into the block. If she'd have taken it on, gone hard with that ball, that would have gone out over the sideline, or cut it back cross, she'd have had open space. As usual, it's always very easy to say that, isn't it, when you're sat watching? Very difficult when you're out competing and trying to make those decisions in real time. Nice work from Taliqua. better from Lily. Little roll, but we hit the technical timeout. 1 point separating the teams, and all to play for here. The Transavia Beach Girls are on court. They'll keep the fans entertained. It's certainly got one young man's attention, hasn't it? So back to the action. Players have had a breather, and it is baking hot here today. Having plenty of fluid on board is paramount. And that's a really good serve. Unfortunately for Louise Bawden, she was very narrow when she went to play that ball. Did not have a good base, good platform which to contain it, and as she got turned, it went away. Now, unfortunately for Louise Bawden, she was a little bit under the weather yesterday. Didn't train. Spent most of the day in her hotel room. Just wonder how much of an effect that's having on her, because if she has been a bit poorly, when you're an athlete at this level, that can have a big impact on your physicality. Great block from Lily. It's interesting, Australia quite keen just to go up and swing on the ball as if they're playing indoor volleyball. There's no change to that. There's no line, there's no roll, there's nothing. That's just up and hit, all in the same rhythm. And Spain are waiting for those. Talk about hitting in rhythm. That means you move in at the same at one speed, you jump at the same speed and hit at the same speed. So everything's all in rhythm, and it means there's a pattern you can pick up as a blocker. And then if you pick that rhythm up, that speed up, you just go with it, and you can make the block. That's a nice play from Teliqua. And that's what Spain are doing. See, Lily comes in, changes her rhythm, cuts the ball cross-court, up, change, and a cut. And then it makes it difficult to play against. It is Australia's side out that is suffering at the moment. Their ability to get the ball back over and secure serve for themselves isn't quite working. Total focus from Elsa. Oh, great high hands defense. That was unlucky. Some skill actually from Lily to be able to find that angle from that distance off the net. Great strength where you can see the abdominal muscles, the obliques, all working hard to keep her in the air. This is a lovely pickup and almost a perfect transition play. Bawden's moving too early. Even before Lily had gone up to have a swing, Bawden had left cross-court and was running line. That's too easy for Spain to put the ball away. And again, Bawden beaten by that deep ball coming up high towards her shoulders. She's not stepping back, she's not creating any space to take the ball. She's coming up with it and then being turned by it. She's got no room to work with. Cross-court block signalled by Lily. Good touch, unlucky. A carrot on the stick scenario for Elsa. That ball always remaining just out of reach. And that is a byproduct of trying to chase a game when you're behind, trying to make something happen. And that's when the errors creep in. Spain, 2 points required for them to take this opening set, and quite convincingly as well. Well chased by Taliqua, but now this is like side out for Spain. And the net touch by Bawden makes where the ball landed insignificant, and it's set point now for the team in yellow. Good hustle from Taliqua, but all to no avail in the end. Bawden trying to make the block, touches the net in the process.
Set point for Spain.
Lily's serve. Oh, good dig. Oh, way to win a set. Brilliant from Spain. Total focus, total concentration, and total dominance. This is how it was done. Another serve that Bawden found difficult to deal with, but she brings some heat home. Unfortunately, not down the middle, straight at Elsa, who then cuts that one for victory. 21-13. Great start for Spain. The shade, clear the sand off, take some fluids on board. These are the set scores. Well, normally if you have an attack it's for a point, and errors are for points, blocks definitely are for points, so there may be the total number of attacks, but because whilst they had 23 attacks, they said they scored 23 points. Here then are the highlights from that first set. Away we go with the second set. Australia with the serve, Spain receiving. Spain 1 set to love up, and getting a very tidy side out as well to go into the lead. Bawden. There's not much difficulty at the moment for Spain. They're able to side out with ease. Elsa doing that. Change up by Australia, going behind the setter. Well, that'll do nicely. Ace serve to give Australia the lead. Good dig. And loads of height to give Elsa time to get under it. Oh, that's a brilliant play as well, putting it back to where Lily can have a swing, and it's a net touch spotted by Osvaldo Somerville against Louise Bawden. That gives Spain the point. Good pickup. Nice cut. But an error from Australia hands Spain the point. Oh dear. We'll talk about the panic channel, and that one was created as Lily came off the net to go and play the ball, saw Elsa running after her, and as they're not telepathic, they didn't talk to each other, they didn't know who was going to get it. Right onto that baseline. Lovely swing. Has to actually hit the line to be in. Sometimes players feel that the sand splash as the ball hitting the line. Line block signalled by Elsa. A little change up from Spain. They have been going cross court. That means Elsa's really got to get tight to that antenna. She did that. A little bit later, probably would have made a block that might not have come back over. Still made a good touch. However, Lily was quite a way into court and therefore not able to chase that to the baseline. And despite that little blip, Spain still seem in control here, and they're siding out without any difficulty. Bawden again struggling. Her movement's just not as good as it has been, and you just wonder whether or not her little illness the other day carry called against Spain. Oh yes, almost fell through her hands. So the teams change ends for the second time, and as far as Australia are concerned, they have managed to get themselves back on level terms, but for how long? Bawden once again the target, and she has been throughout this set, but that's much better from her. She delivers that bomb cross court. And as a result, just too difficult for Lily to deal with. Equal with the serve. Oh, it's another one of those that catches the top of the net and changes direction. But it doesn't stop Spain from getting the side out. And despite everything that Australia are doing, they just can't seem to make anything happen for them in a positive way. They get that 1 point in front, and then it gets taken back away from them. And you just wonder at what point will Spain make their move in this set, like they did in the first. 21-13 is quite a thumping. However, Australia haven't stopped playing just yet. This is a really nice swing. That one threading the needle inside the blocker and inside the defender. Decent serve, pushing Elsa deep, giving her a long way to move, but it didn't stop her putting that ball away cross-court. Louise Bawden seemed to be like a rabbit in headlights, completely transfixed by that one. And again, Spain siding out with no trouble at all. Lily. Nice line roll from Louise Bawden. Maybe some question mark over the set. There was a lot of spin, but referee happy for the play to continue. The players not making any arguments about that. 1 point away then from the technical timeout. And it's Spain who will have the lead as they take to their seats for the break. Another great put away from Lily. The Beach Girls come on as the Beach players go off. Definitely a case of the Beach Girls keeping the fans entertained while the players are off court. For Bawden and Clancy, they won their first 2 games. They beat Paraguay's Filippo and Valiente 17-21, 21-8, 15-1, and then they beat Gabriela Tomasakova and Tina Turnerova, who weren't quite on song when they beat them 21-11, 21-11. And for Spain, similar situation for them. They beat Tomasakova and Turnerova 17 and 15, and then beat Filipova and Valiente 16 and 16. So it all goes to set this table-topping clash up. And at the moment, it's Spain who are in the ascendancy. Elsa was in the right place, a little bit high in D, so then having to go down to play the ball instead of moving laterally across to play that one. Well, it was kept off the sand, but wasn't kept in play. You can see there, Bawden turned by the ball, very narrow, didn't front up, so didn't get opposite the power. The power was where she had to stretch to reach to. Spain know that Bawden is a liability at the moment from pass, dropping that one short, making a move. Bawden doesn't really want to move that well. She's not moving that well, and Spain are very much aware of that fact. Another great block, but unfortunately Elsa touches the net in the process, has a look at the ref, doesn't argue, just confirms that fact. That was interesting. I was looking at the top of the net, but maybe Bawden just caught the bottom of it. Well, that is consigned to history now, because we're on to the next rally. Good pickup. Oh, that's better from Australia. A bit of fight from them. That's what's been lacking. Not only making the dig, getting up, and then sending the ball back with interest. Nicely played right into the corner. Doesn't get much better than that in terms of accuracy. Lily putting it up, and then Elsa putting it away beautifully. Elsa with the serve. It looked for a moment as if that was played outside the antenna by Lily's Bawden, but being the lefty, she had to drift a little bit to her left to open up even more space, or to her right, but somehow squeezed that past the block and down the line. Look at that, hardly any room to work with. That is a magnificent shot. Swing from Elsa. She was given a warm-up hit. An error from Australia, breaking at the net, thinking that it wasn't going to be tight. Sometimes you have to guess. It didn't work out for Australia. That needed to be blocked. Chases on. That was unlucky. Lily running up, having to check back from going right and then having to go left. Couldn't quite get a decent fix on the ball to bring it back to Elsa. So Australia with the side out, nothing to separate the teams at the moment, 15 all. This is a much better performance from Australia in the second set. Both teams fighting for a decent seed in the knockout stages. And it's Spain who edge in front off that lovely line shot from Elsa. Continuation block from Bawden. But then when Elsa's given the chance, she puts it away. Well, that was definitely a case where Lily should have broken from the net and not staying in. Bawden's mid-court, 3 meters back. It's not delivering any heat from there, and it just became an easy roll for her then to put the ball away. That's a bit tight. Good joust. Lily proving to be the stronger. Another chance then for Spain. Elsa, oh dear. I think just lost her bearing slightly to try to roll that one cross-court. She was off the net some way. This is a great joust. But that, not such a good roll shot from Elsa. Well, something's got to give soon. Not much you can do about that when it happens. Bawden just eating up a few valuable seconds, catching a breather, pretending that there is sand in her glasses. Lily with the serve. Oh, great block from Elsa. And it's Spain who edge in front right at the business end of this second set. It's a must-win set for Oz. But that doesn't help the cause. Bawden put down. Spain in front. Oh, look at that, Bawden hitting back into the block. A roll over the block would have done the job. Just wonder whether she got a call. Timeout called by Australia. They're 1 point behind, they're 1 set down. Spot a bother here.
dat het spel weer vrijgegeven wordt, trekt de scheidsrechter zijn hand in en dan steekt hij hem van links naar rechts. Of van rechts naar links afhankelijk van waar het geserveerd wordt. En dan spelen we verder op het centrum. Het is spannend hier in Den Haag. Set nummer 2, 18 tegen 17. Beide teams spelen al 16 uur tegen elkaar. En de Spaanse dames van die 26 tegen 5 stuks. Dus je zou verwachten, gezien de statistieken, dat ze ook in duel zouden gaan winnen.
Some action from the super slow-mo.
We rijden nu met 18 tegen 17. Komt Den Haag, laat je zeker horen voor beide ploegen.
Brilliant job of capturing the emotion. So it's advantage Spain at the moment. They lead by 1. If Australia's side out, we're back level again. Cross-court block signalled. They really want to go after Bawden. They do. So Elsa's going to start trying to jump inside, which she does. That's good covering from Taliqua, and a great foot away from her as well. The job almost worked for Spain, but the block only a continuation. There you can see a game plan in action from Spain, blocking cross, jumping into the cross, but not putting it down, and then Taliqua comes up with a brilliant shot to the line. Well, a gift for Spain. 19-18, they just need 2 more to get the job done. It's looking, though, at the moment, barring any mishap for Australia, like we could go to 20 all, and then it'll get really exciting, because the first 2 clear will either take the set or the match. Bawden needs to put this one away. Another continuation block. She's struggling, isn't she, at the net? Well, that's a great dig from Elsa. This could be the turning point for Spain. It surely is the turning point for Spain now, because they have match point, and they are 2 points clear. They have just crafted themselves a golden opportunity to take this match, courtesy of that dig from Elsa. And then this little chip over the block. Elsa with the serve. It's tight. It's too tight, but Spain still can't put it on the floor. They may do now, though. Oh, good work from Australia. Does it land in? Yes, it does. It just catches that sideline. Goodness me. The relief for Australia and the fans as that ball lands on the sideline and keeps them in the set, keeps them in the match. Spain had their chances. They had 3 of them, but they still couldn't get the ball on the sand. And a little bit of luck goes the way of Australia. This, then, is Spain's best chance to win this one. They have it all to do, mind, but they've got a side-out opportunity. Much easier to win a point from side-out than it is from serve. Bawden with the ball for Australia. It's going to be Lily who's got a swing for the match. And she's done it. It goes down cross-court. The head-to-head remains in favour of Spain. It's 6-1 for them. And what a time to get their 6th victory over Australia here in Pool H. They top the pool. A job well done by Lily and Elsa. Well, that was a magnificent performance from them, wasn't it? Australia couldn't match them. A professional job well done by Spain. This is how it was done. Bawden serve. Not really forcing Lily short or long. And that is a great cut right in front of Taliqua.
Nou, we gaan even pauzeren op het centerboard en gaan zo maken zo meteen voor de tweede dameswedstrijd hier in het duel tussen de teams uit Paraguay en Slowakije. Tot zo!
Oh, that was a cracking match to kick the day off here in The Hague. Not a cloud in the sky. Here are your stats. And good to see just really 13 errors across the 2 sets from both teams. Shows that the level of play was world class. And Spain just out-blocking Australia. Here then are the highlights from what's been a spectacular game. Well, down on centre court, Tim Simmons is waiting to talk to our winners. Let's hear what they have to say.
Okay.
Lil, obviously a very easy first set. Second set was pretty tough.
Well, yeah, I think they fight it a lot. We had to work really hard, but I think we did a great job. We did like really great things to stop them, and it worked, and it was a clear 2-0 for us. I think we really wanted it.
Elsie, you got to win 2 matches to get your best finish and reach the quarterfinals in the World Series, World Championship. How important is a draw coming up this afternoon?
Well, from now on, I think all the draws, you never know. And it's going to be complicated because it's, you get eliminated if you lose. So the draw is important, but I think we just have to keep on playing our best, and no matter what team we have in front, and do our best and try to, get farther in the tournament.
How important was it for you to stay in The Hague to play?
It was pretty important because our coach is coaching 2 teams, us and the German team, boys. So it was important for us, and well, yeah, and to stay at the hotel, really nice hotel.
Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, they worked hard for it. They deserve it. Congratulations to Elsa and Lily. That concludes our coverage from the first match here at The Hague. We hope you can join us. There are plenty more matches to come. But for now, though, from all of us here, it's time to say goodbye.
Hier zijn de transatlantische